25 seconds.
PS2 VSPPs are opened.
Minus 20 seconds. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of normal, 7, 8, 9, plus 10 seconds.
T3 tracking.
Perfect liftoff.
Auto tracking.
Today, Tata operates 100 companies in more than 100 countries and exports to 150 countries. So that's all nice, but how big is Tata exactly, and what do they do? Well, in 2014, the company made $103.27 billion in revenue, in which 67% came from business outside of India. The Tata companies employ more than 581,000 people worldwide. That's more than Samsung Group, by the way. Tata is ranked 34th among the top 500 most valuable global brands according to Brand Finance's Global 500 2014 report. So that gives you an idea of financial size, but what do they do? Let's take a closer look at some of Tata's companies. We've got Tata Steel, Tata Motors, consultancy services, chemicals, global beverages, teleservices, communications and Indian hotels, Tata Ceramics, power, Tata Starbucks, Tata Industry, Tata Sky, Landmark bookstores, and the list goes on. And just to top it off, Tata actually owns the South Korean car manufacturer Daewoo. But that isn't all. Tata has actually formed a habit of buying up British companies. It's rather ironic if you know the 19th and 20th century relations between India and Britain. In 2000, they bought up the British company Tetley Tea for $407 million. And then next, there was Jaguar and Land Rover in 2008 after the GFC for $2.3 billion. It's quite an interesting story that Tata is actually very successful in many of their fields. For instance, Tata Communications is the world's largest wholesale voice carrier, and Tata Motors is among the top 5 commercial vehicle manufacturers in the world. Their steel division is among the top 10 best steel makers. The Communication Services division is among the top 10 global IT service companies. The Global Beverages division is the second largest tea company in the world, and their Chemical division is the world's second largest manufacturer of soda ash, which is used for the manufacturing of glass.
In today's global scenario of defense and internal security, India stands tall as one of the few nations having indigenous technological supremacy. Today, India is one of the 7 countries with its own 4th generation combat aircraft. One of the 7 countries to have developed its own main battle tank. One of the 6 countries to have developed a nuclear-powered submarine. One of the 5 countries to have its own ballistic missile defense program. One of the 4 countries to have an airborne early warning and control system. And the only country, along with Russia, to have its own supersonic missile. All these and many more world-class weapon systems, platforms and military equipment are based on cutting-edge technologies developed by the Defense Research and Development Organization, DRDO.
BrahMos is today the weapon of choice of our armed forces. The Indian Army, Navy and Air Force. The advent of this formidable weapon system has empowered our forces manifolds to undertake deep surgical strikes characterized by supersonic speed and remarkably high accuracy to annihilate the enemy targets anywhere, anytime. BrahMos, the world's best supersonic cruise missile, with test launches from different platforms, has proven its mettle of being the game changer in the modern war dynamics. The recent launches of the missile conducted in the eastern sector has revalidated the superiority of the weapon system in land-to-land attack mode, demonstrating an unmatched performance in 2 successive successful test firings for full range in a complex maneuver. The supersonic cruise missile has once again made history. BrahMos missile is the fastest operational cruise missile existing in the world today and can be launched from any type of platform, land, sea and air, and can precisely neutralize the targets either on land or at sea with high lethal effect. The flawless launch from INS Kolkata, first ever test launch of supersonic cruise missile in salvo mode from INS Trikand, and the historical launch from underwater have proven BrahMos to be a universal weapon system. For today, this potent weapon system is in the proud possession of all the 3 services of the Indian Armed Forces, ensuring complete user satisfaction, which has been nurtured through training, documentation and continuous product support. The deadly combination of Su-30 MKI armed with BrahMos missile will start sending shivers down the enemy spine. This amalgamation will theatrically augment IAF's capability for neutralizing seaborne as well as land targets far from boundaries.